mommies and daddies out there, or just anyone without kids. So it's been a while since I filmed here on It's Mommy's Life, and I want to sit down and chat, and I thought what better than a Q&A. I posted on Twitter to ask away your mommy related questions, and I'll be doing a giveaway at the end of this video, so just stay tuned. I have some It's Judy Time and Pixie palettes. Okay, so let's jump into it. And I already know, I actually saw this question already. This is a frequently asked question. Naya Eve, she writes, do you and Benji want to have another kid, like a boy? I'm just gonna say it like it is. We do want a boy. We would love to have a son, and I'm not trying to discredit like the girls that we already have, because I feel like we're so blessed and happy to have 3 happy, healthy little girls. They are seriously my pride and joy. Although I am having pretty bad baby fever. Every time I hold my nephew, Beckham, he's just so cute and I smell his baby breath. I love the smell of baby breath, especially when they're nursing. Is that TMI? Ashley Mejia asks, what do you do to deal with the screaming? Girl. Juliana, ever since she was a newborn, she had like the highest pitch scream, which thankfully it has subsided almost completely. She doesn't really scream, and although she has a loud voice in general, like she's like my mom. My mom's speaking, it's almost like screaming. I'm like, Mom. Now I'm dealing with the twins. It's not so much screaming, but very loud whining. And one thing that works like 80% of the time is when I tell them, owie, my ears hurt. Are my ears bleeding? They look genuinely concerned, so they're checking my ears. Even when we're out in public, I ask strangers, do your ears hurt? And they say yes. Mia and Kira are like, oops. Just having them be more conscious of other people. Mal Cherie asks, how do you manage to take out time for yourself? I'd say the core of it is having help from the family. My mom and Auntie Melmo are so hands-on with the girls. They're basically the reason why Benji and I are able to do YouTube full-time. I'm sure my mom would just want to adopt the kids and keep them forever. So right now is my me time. I enjoy doing this. This is my passion. S Red Lipstick asks, describe your daughters with one word for each of them. Oh, that's gonna be so hard. Oh, I can't do it. Like that one is really, really hard. But okay, just off the top of my head, Juliana is caring. Mia is persistent. I feel like she could just run a really good business. And Kira is expressive. Like, just very expressive. Sky Vu asks, how do you get the girls so into fruits and veggies? Mainly because we eat a lot of fruit and it's always at the house. And whenever we travel, Benji especially makes it a point to go to any grocery store to grab a bunch of fruit and stock in our fridge. As for vegetables, it's not as easy because I don't eat as many vegetables, but Mia is a salad lover. Anytime I'm eating a salad, she's gonna eat half my plate because she likes the dressing, which I do too. But they love broccoli and they love green beans. If it doesn't have the flavor, they're not gonna eat it. When we were in Hawaii, they were in love with this edamame that was sauteed in shoyu, which is like a soy sauce base. We have to make sure it's prepared in a way that it tastes good, so then we do add a little bit of flavoring. Jess asks, are you planning on moving a few years from now? My siblings and I always watch you guys. Thank you, Clarice. I definitely see us moving. I don't know when, but this is not our forever home. I would love to have a playroom, a mother-in-law home, so my parents could live with us. That would be a dream of mine in the future. I just don't know when. Sunflower Baby 96 asks, what kind of dog do you and Benji plan to get in the future? Benji is really wanting a dog. He's dropping hints left and right. I know that we're not ready for a dog. I feel like having a dog is almost like having another child. We travel a lot, so right now is not the time. Oh, that wasn't even your question. What kind of dog? We'd have to get a hypoallergenic dog because Juliana usually breaks out in hives anytime we go to a friend's or family's house that has a dog that sheds. Shibas? Is that the name of the dog? Like the ones with the purple tongue, those Japanese dogs that are so big and fluffy. I feel like they might shed though, but that's a perfect size dog for me. I would like want a big bear dog. Maria asks, are there any parts of motherhood that scare you? You know what really scares me, especially with having 3 girls, and I haven't really thought about it, like really think about it, because I feel like why stress over it now? But it's when they're teenagers. I remember when I was a teenager and everything was such a big deal, and any little thing somebody said, it affected me so much, and just like the emotional toll that it took on me, and how, God, I can't imagine what it took on my mom. I don't even know what to think about that. I think it's pretty frightening. Jessica asks, what's the best thing about being a mom? It's just the love and joy that I get from the girls, and I get it every day. It's so sweet. So Sarah Bladestorm asks, how would you teach your kids to accept and be friends with kids with autism or special needs? Actions just speak way louder than words, and Juliana watching our actions when we interact with people, whether they're special needs or not, just says a lot. So, and I think it teaches a lot. So just being nice and caring and thoughtful to others. And I say it's rubbing off on Juliana for sure. She's pretty good with other people. Marie Genevieve asks, how do you feel about the negative comments about your parenting style? Some can be pretty rude sometimes. When it's constructive, I'm all about it. I love hearing how other parents parent their children. I love hearing different techniques, and I'm very open to them. So I really appreciate it. Whenever there's comments that are just like silly, I know when it's silly, and when some people are just trying to troll or put me down, like it just goes way over my head. I don't even give it the time of day. I just know as a mom that I'm doing the best I can for the girls. So Darling Lolly asks, do you ever feel like your life could have gone differently if something was changed? Like, do I regret anything? So before we had Juliana, Benji and I, this is when like I went full-time with YouTube, and I think a year in, Benji and I were seriously considering moving to LA because that's where YouTube was, and we felt like there were so many opportunities. We didn't buy the house, we were living in a condo, we were renting a condo. We thought about it, and then boom, I got pregnant, and right away we're like, nope, we are staying right here for now. And then we had the kids, and I knew like right away that I just want to live in Washington. I feel like this is the perfect place to raise our kids. We get all 4 seasons, although it rains a lot. I like the rain, I don't mind it. But we get all 4 seasons, we get snow, we get the falling leaves, we get the sun, our summers are beautiful. If we did move down to LA, our life would be really, really different. I don't know if it would be good different or bad different. I just know it would be different. Mika Stoffer asks, as a YouTube creator and brand, what's your biggest tip on time management to juggle the work and kid family life? Time blocking. I'm always editing whenever the girls are napping or when they're sleeping. And we also have an amazing supportive team, Stacy and Lila, that helps with a lot of brand and behind the scenes stuff. Sean has taught us so much about social media. Okay, so I'm gonna go into Facebook, and I got some questions on here. Misha Giselle Buenabajo asks, have you asked your kids if they would like to have another sibling, especially a baby boy? What are their thoughts of you if you became pregnant again and have another baby? If I were pregnant past 3 months, that's when I would start really talking with the kids. But last week when we were in Hawaii, Mia and Kira were having a conversation. I just like plopped the camera there because our conversation was hilarious. And they were talking about, oh, you want baby brother? Baby brother? They just kept saying baby brother.
No, I'm mommy. Did you become mom? Baby brother. Can I get the baby brother? Yep. Can you give me a baby brother? It's I want baby blood.
And I have no idea where that came from. We don't talk about like them having baby brothers or baby sisters, but I thought that was really funny, and they probably want a baby brother. Priscilla asks, what's your thoughts about women that have had a miscarriage? I know it's a sensitive topic, but would love to know your thoughts. As I experienced it before, and by watching your videos, it strengthens me, as I know I will have pretty and cute babies like yours in the future. I love you and your family. Oh my gosh, Priscilla, I can't fathom. I'm getting so emotional thinking about it, but oh my gosh, my heart goes to moms that have had miscarriage. Once you have life growing inside of you, you're already a mom. So that, oh gosh, okay, I'm just gonna keep it short, but it breaks my heart, and my heart goes out to you, Priscilla, and anybody that has ever experienced a miscarriage. Angela Kim asks, how do you deal with mommy guilt? My older daughter is 2.5 and my younger daughter is 2.5 months. A lot of times I'm alone and I would need to leave my 2-year-old downstairs watching TV or an iPad while I put her to sleep. I always feel so guilty because she wants my attention. The mommy guilt that I experienced, this was when Juliana and the twins were much younger.
Just dropped off Juliana to mom and dad's house. We were kissing her goodbye like we wouldn't see her in a really long time. Am I gonna cry? No.
I would always feel so guilty. Like I would be sad doing something else somewhere else while the kids were either at my parents' or with Auntie Mel. And I had that mom guilt, I think, for 2.5 full years. And then it wasn't until really recently, because I completely trusted my family, and having FaceTime and that the kids could like talk and we could interact, I felt so much better. And I think it's completely normal to have mom guilt. Other moms that I've talked to, especially YouTube moms, we just experience the exact same feelings. You know, it just gets better over time. Hi, Mia! Where did you go? The trampoline park.
Yeah. Mommy, I just made sure in my bed.
You did? What happened to your lip?
Miss Abby.
Why?
Because I remember said not to bother mommy. I remember said not to bother mommy.
Okay, go ahead. Mommy will be right back down when I'm done, okay?
Bye, mommy.
Bye.
I'm sorry. She was.
Lisa Marie Abanoha asks, how do you deal with toddler tantrums? My oldest is 2 and his tantrums can be really bad at times, and I'm wondering, how do you get them to calm down and help them not always resort to tantrums? I think Juliana had the worst tantrums. Like, oh my gosh, she had it the worst.
Inside the car, it was like Godzilla about to explode.
What I did do with her is let her tantrum it out. And Benji, he definitely had the patience for this. When she tantrum, he would put her in her room and he would sit there in her room to make sure that, you know, she wasn't hitting anything that would fall on her or whatnot. When you're talking to a child that is having a tantrum, in my experience, they're not hearing anything. They're not going to process anything. They're like so angry. I think it's kind of like as adults, you know, when you just lose it, you just lose it. No one talk to me. Give me space. But in public, Mia threw a fit the other day. We were at a store and she wanted something and I said no, crying and screaming. And when she saw other people looking at her, that's when she stopped. So that's it for Q&A. I really enjoy doing this, especially since I don't do a lot of sit down and chat videos. And also I'll be giving away these palettes. I am giving away 2 sets of the It's Judy Time palettes, the eyeshadows and the lips. So this giveaway is going to be held on my Facebook. So to enter the giveaway, like my Facebook, It's Judy Time. I have a photo of me saying ask away. And if you ask a question under that photo, I'm gonna pick 2 random winners and I'm gonna send you a direct message. And that's just as a thank you for participating in this. And when I do another mommy Q&A, I'm gonna go back and read your questions if there's one that I didn't answer today. So don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe here on It's Mommy's Life to see more mommy related videos and fun videos with the kids. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.